Belleglang, oh vi skuver high. Hi, I'm Felicia and I'm gonna try Norwegian food. Norwegian Christmas food.
Yes, now we'll come to the interesting part where you get to Norwegian Christmas dinner. So I'm gonna try the ultimate famous Norwegian Lutefisk, which is famously known for not being that good, and some side dishes around it, which I've never tried before as well.
Here I go, Lutefisk. What?
This is not like a fixed fish texture at all. Look at it.
That is so not fish at all. This looks totally like a jelly.
Let me smell it.
Oh, it totally smells like a rotten garbage fish mixed with all the ooze and the dirt stuff of the fish chunked by the side of the road, and it is super stinky that even a not pregnant lady would feel pregnant because she want to puke so much, right? So that's how I feel when I smell lutefisk.
But I think I'm gonna just try it without smelling it. If you don't smell it, maybe it tastes better like this.
Oh, it's very jelly texture. I got both in my mouth.
It's bland, tasteless. This totally reminds me of the Chinese stinky tofu. Eating the fish itself is definitely not a good thing. That's why I think they have this side dish by the side called a bacon and chickpeas. Oh la la, bacon and chickpeas.
Oh, tastes so much better.
Totally feels a very healthy dish.
But eating the fish alone itself, I think it's way
Too good for me. So maybe people who prefer the very strong fishy smell preferably like the lutefisk. I think the texture-wise, not bad texture at all for me, a person who likes jelly or the meat tendon texture from like the pork knuckles. But then, not to forget, I'm gonna try the fish skin because some of it might taste good. I like the fish skin much more better, because the fish skin is way much more crunchy, and when you eat together with bacon, you feel like you're eating lutefisk. This is not my ultimate favorite Norwegian Christmas food at all. I wouldn't eat this every day.
Last but not least, another Norwegian dinner, which includes lots of pork.
Huge chunks of meat. So the first one I'm gonna try is ribbe.
See how huge it is. It's like huge as my face. Maybe it's like totally half of my face, so huge.
To be honest, this looks like Chinese taro, the Taiwanese xiaodu, and the Chinese xiuyok. But it's like the way huge XXL version of them, because in a Chinese restaurant you get like this tiny portion with rice, and this is like a huge chunk in your face.
How awesome is that, right? Little bit. You see, I'm not a person good with knife and fork, and this is not easy to cut at all. I'm gonna try my very best. Take a big piece of it. Oh my gosh, this is the best Christmas food ever. This is so yummy, so yummy. You can eat all of it, even though it's very high in cholesterol.
And it has this like really nice like sauce with it, and the top of it is so crunchy. The fat is like not like a chunk of fat, it just melts in your mouth like butter. It's so delicious.
One more please.
Next we'll try this huge piece of julepølse. So this is the non-smoked one, more dull in color. They have their smoked one, which is like more reddish in color, and it looks a bit gross.
Julepølse is also so good, so good. I'm having foodgasm right now. This is so good. All this meat is just like delicious. I can eat every day.
I wonder to eat this even for breakfast, like leftovers after Christmas. Next, I'm having this thing, they call it medisterkake. It's actually a meatball where you slice it and it looks like this inside. It looks totally like a fish paste meat. It's so soft. It doesn't feel like it's meat kind of ball kind of thing.
It's so soft. You see, with just one bite, I'm just like, stick it in.
It has a very strong pepper taste in it. Like, it's much more flavorful, and then I love it that the meat ball is so soft. It doesn't taste like meat. I think babies should love this as well. Like,
lastly, you would see this huge bone stuff. Ta-da!
oh, it smells. It smells so sheepish. But I thought it was pork, but then when you smell it, it's like, oh,
this really nice lamb sheep smell where you touch all this nice white fur and get all this nice smell.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat you, Mr. Bad. Salty. It still has a strong lamb taste. It's very soft.
Yet I think it's a bit too salty though. Wait, what? Oh!
It's actually salted lamb where they cooked it, and that's why it's so soft and salty itself. Probably eating this with some julepølse, Christmas lefse, would probably taste good. That tastes much better. Less salty and has this goodness taste of this lamb, which is not too strong at all. And overall, my favorite of all this meat is definitely ribbe, but to say ribbe means that I kind of like the Chinese cereal and all this stuff, so it's not much difference than compared to the Asian food that I've usually had. But what's different for me is actually this medisterkake, julepølse, which is super good. Lutefisk is so interesting.
So interesting because I've never ever tasted a fish that has this jelly-like kind of texture. For pinnekjøtt, it's also something very unique to have,
which I've never ever thought people would be able to cook huge dried meat. So I guess my ultimate favorite would be medisterkake.
You're unique, you're special, you're nothing like other Norwegian food, which is similar to Asian food.
That's all the Norwegian food that I've tried so far, and I think there are still some more, like small blah blah blah, I haven't tried ever yet.
Look forward to eating it next time. More better, yummy Norwegian stuffs that I can still explore while I'm here in Norway.
Thank you so much for listening to my opinion on all this Norwegian food that I've tried. So far, I really think that what it lacks is just some more chili. Because I want more chili in it. It's winter, it's so cold. You probably need some hot spiciness to just burn your mouth and keep you warm-ish.
I hope you don't forget to subscribe. I hope you don't forget to like. I hope you don't forget me. And a Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Now let me continue to this. Bye-bye.